Jorin's bumhole. It's me, Bimblin Bloodaxe of the Lonely Mountain. Join me here in my Lord of the Rings online playthrough as I help the free peoples banish the shadows of Angmar from Eriador. That's right. Here we go, Nellie.
What do you need?
A council of Esteldin. Have you taken leave of your senses, dwarf? Are you unaware of the dangers facing this town? The constant attacks we must endure? These men in the east, if they truly cared about the threats facing Trestlebridge, they would help us here with these orcs. We would not have had to suffer as we have. Aye, we lost all those dear to us. No, I shall not come to this council, nor anything else, and I shall not be convinced otherwise. Now, if you have no other business, leave me to see to the defence of this town. Okay, that's Nellie. She's not having it. So we've got to go back to good old Halbarad. So, I'm going to go back there, and by the magic of editing, I shall see you there in but a few moments. And here we are. We're just making our way up to Esteldin. But just before we get there, well, we've got, a minute or so. Just to go through the landscape soldier again. You can see up there, he's now gone to blue. The band has gone to blue, and he's got like 1 hour up there. And I've done that by using one of these, which is a landscape soldier token. And every time you right-click one of those, you'll get an hour. Up to 5 hours. You can have a total of 5 hours. And it'll just show up there. And because it's in blue, it means you can select it. And the time shows how long you've got left. So if I was to click it now, we'd get that herbalist. And we'd get an hour's worth of game time with that herbalist. But only when this is blue. The reason I'm showing you this now is when we go into Esteldin in a moment, you'll see that blue change to grey. It will grey out, and that means we cannot summon our herbalist in Esteldin. So you'll see it in a minute. See there? It's gone grey. So we cannot summon a herbalist while we are in Esteldin. And there are various places in Middle-earth where you will not be able to call upon your landscape soldier. So it always does well to have a look at that. I may bring the herbalist on board at certain points if the game will let me. For example, if we get into Fornost and there are places in Fornost where it'll let me use the herbalist, I'll definitely use the herbalist because it's a bit grim in there. But you've got to watch out. Generally, as I said, they could do it a bit better, honestly. It could be a lot more used than it is in the game. I think if you're playing solo, you should be given the option of having a landscape soldier all of the time. Fair enough, if you join a fellowship, then by all means disable it. But I think if you're playing solo, you should be allowed to use that all the time. But as it stands, Lotro doesn't do that, so bit of a bummer really. But I think it'd be really helpful. Perhaps have a difficulty level where, like easy, where you're allowed to do that. And if you use that, what's it called, the hardened traveller to up the difficulty, then have it that this, greys out on occasion. Do it that way. That's the way I'd do it. But I'm not running the game, am I? Not going to listen to me. Right, let's sort out Halbarad. Go in. Right, so we've got a few to turn in with him. So we'll do chapter 4 first. Oh, hang on. Feel a sneeze coming on. Bear with me. Okay, sorry about that. I'll edit it out. And we'll start with chapter 4. I think this is the Dwarven one.
Service?
These are good tidings. With the dwarves aiding us, our chances of turning the tide against Angmar are that much greater. You have done very well this day, Bimblin. Very well indeed. So we'll finish that. Get a nice 500 reputation. And now the Elven one.
For you?
The message you bear is joyous, twice over. The Uruk Drukorth is dead, and the elves have agreed to come to the council. You have done very well, for the might of the elves shall improve our lot all the more. You have my thanks for this. Again, another 500. Reputation and XP. Brilliant.
What can I do for you?
And finally, Nellie Boskins. Good, you've returned. It does not surprise me that Nellie refused the call to the council, but that does not matter now. Word has arrived here that a large contingent of orcs is moving on Trestlebridge. The people there are a strong folk, but I fear they are no match for these orcs and the chieftain who leads them. We must go to their aid. Well, perhaps if you'd done that earlier, Halbarad, she'd have agreed to come. But better late than never, as they say. Actually, I'll just increase that while we're here. And finish now.
Would you do something for me?
And now we've got like one of these mini instances. So in the past, the orcs have attacked and that have attacked have been of the Tarkrip tribe. The bloodlust of that tribe usually causes them to throw themselves heedlessly into the battle without forethought. The orcs that now move on Trestlebridge appear to be of the more powerful Ongburs tribe. These warriors are stronger and more skilled. The townsfolk will not be able to stop them. I would send a party of my men to aid them, but all my kin are dealing with matters in the east. You and I may reach them in time, however. You have done much already, but I would ask for your help in this battle. Gather what warriors you can and return to me. But make haste. Trestlebridge does not have much time. Well, we don't need any help. Just me, that's all you need, Halbarad. Let's travel
We
now.
must not delay.
Yes, no delay. I agree.
The little town of Trestlebridge is all that stands between the orcs of Angmar and Breland to the south. Halbarad, Ranger of the North, gathers heroes to help defend Trestlebridge from the approaching onslaught.
Right, as you can see, just before I speak to Halbarad here, we no longer have the option under Bimblin's profile picture there of using our soldier, our landscape soldier. Can't use him. Not the way I'd have played this, I'd have designed the game, but there you go. Anyway, Halbarad. The orcs are nearly upon the town. Come with me quickly. We must convince Miss Boskins of the threat that is nearly upon her. Follow me. Okay. She's going to tell you to get stuff, mate. I'll tell you now. Let them have their chat. Blimey, he's got good eyesight, hasn't he? That guardsman. So all the other guardsmen, eyes like a shithouse rat, him. To the bridge! So obviously we're going to get a few waves of attacks and stuff here. And just kill as many as we can. Let's do it! There we go. He was doing alright on his own. Well done, Mr. Guardsman. There, on your Jack Jones. Holding him off. So they die. Leave Halbarad alone. So we just keep fighting these waves. Yeah. Kicked your ass. Yay! We didn't lose a single guardsman. Woohoo! I did this on my alt, and I lost every single guardsman. Unfortunately, it kept Nellie and Halbarad alive. We have done well this day. I am indebted to you as well for your aid, as I fear the battle would have turned against the Free Peoples had you not been here. I must leave now, and I hope it is not too much to ask of you to stay behind. I would ask that you ensure that Trestlebridge remains safe through the night, then return to me in Esteldin. This was a great victory, my friend. A great victory indeed. There we go. I'll take you back to Nellie's house.
Elrond has healed Frodo of his Morgul wound, and now the time has come to decide the fate of the One Ring. I can see no other path than that which leads to Mount Doom. Who then shall defend Eriador against the shadow of Angmar?
Me! I'm gonna do it. You can count on me, Elrond, and Gandalf, and everyone else. Nellie, you can count on
What
me.
can I do for you?
I must apologise to you for I appeared. Hang on, I've got to put me horrible Harridan voice on. I must apologise to you, for I fear my behaviour towards you was nearly unforgivable. I see now that constant orc attacks were nothing compared to what Angmar could bring to bear on this small town. You and Ranger Halbrand have risked your lives to save my people. I'm in your debt. And I think it's the gloves. Oh no. No, it's actually the sword. We'll say that.
Stay a moment.
The debt I owe you and the Rangers cannot be repaid easily, but I hope to make a start of it by answering Halbrad's call to the council. Whatever strength that the men of Trestlebridge can lend to Halbrad's endeavour shall be his to command. Please go tell Halbrad that I will come to this Esteldin as soon as I settle matters here. I am still responsible first to my people, but I see now that the free peoples of the North Downs must stand together if we are to remain free. Awesome. Right. But it means I've got to go all the way back to Esteldin. So, you know what that means. Yes, I shall be using, once again, the magic of editing. I'll see you back in Esteldin in a bit. And here we are back in Esteldin. Let's go and see Halbarad. Pop along. See him in his office. Pick up some experience, some reputation, the usual. In we pop.
What can I do for you?
It is good to see you again. My thanks for your help in that battle. Without you and your companions, I would surely have fallen, as would Trestlebridge. It is also good to know that Nellie Boskins will come to the council. She's a fine and strong woman, and I will welcome her and her people's presence in the conflict ahead.
Would you do something for me?
While I await the arrival of those coming to the council, I must ask one final task of you. My chieftain, Aragorn, must be told of what has transpired here. I would also seek his counsel, as the position I find myself in is an unusual one. Aragorn has always been the one to lead, to organise and inspire. If only the matter he was seeing to was not of much greater importance, then he would be here. That cannot be helped, though. By now, Aragorn should have arrived at the last refuge of Rivendell in the Trollshaws. It is a hard ride that awaits you, but word must be taken to Aragorn of these matters. Look for him in one of the guest rooms of Elrond's house. Right, we'll do that another time. let's open the door. Go out. There is a quick way to get to Rivendell, which is if you go back to Bree Town, you can actually speak. Actually, I better. Let's talk timey-wimey stuff in this game. As I've mentioned, the conceit of it is that we're sort of just following behind the Fellowship, and we're like mopping up after them or whatever. And but it does cause problems for the writers of this game. Continuity becomes a casualty at times, no more so than in Rivendell, but also at other points as well. For example, I said we can get to Rivendell pretty quickly. If we go to Bree right now, I could go to the Prancing Pony with Bimblin, and we could go into Gandalf's room, and Gandalf would be there. Remember, we saw him, I don't know, about 12 episodes ago, the Big G, and he was in there, and he had a quest where he said, like, oh, go to Rivendell, and it was all about Erebor, the Lonely Mountain. That's a little quest he had. And if you actually take that quest, you travel directly to Rivendell. And so, as it stands at the moment, Gandalf, as far as we're concerned, is still in that room in Bree. Even though that means that the Fellowship haven't yet got to Weathertop, because Gandalf hasn't got to Weathertop, and he actually arrives at Weathertop before they do. And never mind getting to Rivendell. So you'll find this in the game. Causality, it's not great. So just let it wash over you. Yeah, there's no way to rationalise it. It just happens. Especially in Rivendell, you can have a couple of quests turn in for Elrond, and during the course of what is essentially the same conversation, you'll be talking about things that are like 6 weeks apart. It's just, there's no way of getting around it. And, just let it wash over you and don't think too much about it. But as it transpires, let's have a talk to Stuinin. Ruins of Arthur Day.
Silently now, darkness approaches.
Really? You made the circuit of all 5 towns? I'm impressed. I'd not really expected you to make the attempt. We often assign novice rangers this task, as the beasts that lair in such places make such an exploration dangerous indeed. Perhaps the rangers will be able to make further use of your skills in the future. Perhaps they might. I wonder if we can actually get in here now. No, we've got to do Book 3, Chapter 7. And let's just check. We are... Book 3, Chapter 7, but I've got to speak to Aragorn first. I'll have a think about that. We won't do it this episode, but I may do it. But I have to have a think about what quests I'll pick up in Rivendell, what I'll ignore and whatever. From the reason being what I've just talked about. It can get very confusing if you take a load of quests and they're all out of, they're all at different times and stuff. Well, it's confusing for me because I'll be making like these videos. For you, just take all the quests and do them, and like I say, just let it wash over you. But I've got to have a slight bit of continuity during this playthrough, so I'll have to have a think about it. But for you guys, just pick them up. Yeah. Right. Anyway, where are we up to? We've got Larg Bounty, Orc Bounty, Caught in the Wake, and we've got to talk to Aragorn, but I'm sure we've got some other quests. So let's have a look. We've got all the Fornos quests. Gartha Garwin, we'll have to do that at some time. Great Barrows quest we've got to finish. Housing, that can wait. Even Dim, that can wait. North Downs, we've got Eliminating the Beasts. Ending the Elder. Rockworms. Quest of the Earthkin. Caught in the Wake, that's a sea coat as well. Going to the market, we'll leave that off because that's evened in. Doldenen. Those are both Doldenen, so we'll leave those. We'll head back to Fornost and do what we can in Fornost. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ride there now. By the wonders of editing, I will meet you at that camp in Fornost. So I shall see you in a bit. And here we are at the camp. So we'll do a few of the quests here. We've got to kill the animals because they're infected. So we'll do that. This is quite an easy quest. So we've got to do 3 aurochs. I think we've got to do 3 bears as well. Hopefully not the 3 bears. Because that wouldn't be nice, would it? Got to get back to Goldilocks. But these bears, these infected bears, can kill these. And you. This should be it for bears, I think. It is. So we've killed all the bears we need. There's another auroch up there. Right, so we've killed 3 of them. I think we've got to kill orcs and whatnot. So we'll start with these guys. Or did we? Let's just check. Oh no, we didn't have to bother with those. We'll leave them alone for the time being. Doubtless we will get a quest where we've got to kill them. The other thing we've got to kill is boars. There's one. So we'll get the boars first, and then I'll show you where the rockworms are. These are good for a laugh. Boar. Any more? This part? No. I think I spotted one over there though. Yeah, a sickly razor tooth. Sickly, and you must be killed. Oh, we've got bears. Now it's just going to be awkward, isn't it? I have to search around for a boar. Because it's going to be all aurochs and bears. Oh no, there's one. I shall let the game off. Once again, my constant moaning has brought dividends. Right, we'll go and turn this in. And then we will do the rockworm quest. Just doing this just in case by turning this quest in we get another quest. That often happens. We'll see.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Ah, well done, Bimblin. I only hope the effects of your endeavour may last.
I don't know if you can help me.
He has given us another quest. Such vile corruption. You'd think the poor beast had been poisoned. Unclean water and grass would be my guess. This is no doubt the work of some orc, and a smart one at that. I've heard of defilers and poisoners and the like amongst the orcs. Do you think the Blogmal have such a one in their midst? Doubtless they do. And we shall sort him out at some point. Gareth now has a quest for us.
Would you do something for me?
Here we are. I knew we'd end up killing orcs. Lots of orcs and goblins in these parts, especially around the gates to the city. They tried to cut off our retreat when the treasure hunt wasn't going well, but we escaped. They come looking for us at night, but luckily we've remained hidden. If you take off a head or 2 of those evil creatures, lots of folk here will thank you. It'll make this place a great deal safer. So we'll do that on our way to kill the rockworms. So it's a couple of little orc camps on the way. as you have previously seen. Where are you going, chum? Hello. Goodbye. Ooh, I thought there was another one. Is there not another one? Thought there were 3 here. Well, perhaps it was that one I killed earlier and he hasn't respawned. Okay, I think there are a few more around here. Somewhere? Are there? No! Obviously don't know what I'm talking about. Which is not unusual. We'll bump into some orcs later. There's bloody loads of them. Okay, may as well get on my horse. Oh, there's one. He says as soon as he gets on his horse, I'll have to get off again. Hello. Thank you. Ah, here's the other camp. I knew there was another camp around here somewhere. Ooh, 2 together. That's what we like. Wallet. So we're nearly there. This will be 6. Let's kill this guy. Woo! Got to defeat some goblins as well, so we'll have to keep an eye out for them. I think they're on the other side, to be fair. Right, down here, these are the rock worms. So we'll just kill these. We've got a new deed, Worm Slayer. So how many have we got to kill? 60, so 120 in total. But this is a good place to farm them for the Slayer deed. I'll do it off camera, but this is a good spot. As you can tell, because bloody loads of it. Right. I'm making my way towards the main one, who's called, what is it? Gajarpan. So I'm going to make my way towards him. If you're wondering why I'm not busily killing all these ones, we'll kill them on the way out. That's my plan. So I think it's through here. Up here. And then Gajarpan is knocking around somewhere. As you can see, there's loads in here. But I think Gajarpan, there he is. Sunning himself. So what we're going to do, give him the full treatment. Including an headbutt, because why not? He is a bit tough. But he's no match for us. Right, so we'll kill the rest of the ones we need to kill on the way out. One more. There we go. Get on Stout Heart. Out we go. Woohoo! He's doing a bit of neighing. I don't think he likes these rock worms. Don't think he's a fan. So we'll turn these in again just to see if we get any extra quests. Looks like dawn isn't far off. Which is good, because we'll be able to see what the bloody hell we're doing. We still need to kill a few goblins, and we've got to kill the Blognall Defiler. I think I remember where he is. So those shouldn't be a problem. Turn these in, then we'll do them. Right, here we are. So, Elsie, she's got a quest. Oh,
How
it's the
can I be of
Rockworms quest.
service?
Well, that's a start. Well done, Bimblin. You're more useful than these logs. I am pretty amazing. I'm sort of a big deal, actually, Elsie. And, Eri?
What
Or
can I
Earl?
do for you?
Very well done, dwarf. That was no small deed. Right, what's cost the most? 6, 5, 4, 8. It's the leggings. Got to like an economy that places such a premium on leggings. Right, is there anything else that we need to turn in here? No. So what we'll do is we'll do the Blogmal Defiler. By the Lord Harry, we will. So he's on the eastern side. Go straight across here. And there's also... We've got to kill 4 goblins, but there are goblins on this side. Should be able to do all of this. No problem. Excuse me for... It's bloody cold. I still got bloody cold. There. See the little shorties here. He's a goblin. That's one. What's up with you, Chumley? Sit down. Killing goblins, not you guys. Already killed 3 of your mates. You'd be better off staying out of my way. You know what's good for you. Right. Kill the rest of the goblins here. It looks like there's a few here. Bye. Ooh, he's thinged me. Don't do stuns. Oh, he's not a goblin. This guy is. Right, so we've killed all them. Now, I thought the Defiler was here. But I'm obviously wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on old Stout Heart and have a look around. Alright, I remembered where he is. I was right and I was not right. It's not the southeastern part down there, it's the southeastern part of this bit here. So you've got to come up a bit of a hill. We'll just go right past these guys. It's usual, like, bloody rabbit warren, innit? So, yeah, and the other thing is that when we get here, there are like siege engine parts that we can destroy as well, so we'll do that. So it's an extra quest you'll get, stopping the siege. The Blogmal Orcs are building siege equipment in their camp outside of the once great city of Fornost. Whatever their purpose, it cannot be good. You should destroy the siege equipment. So, done that. Alright, I think he should be around here, the Defiler. You know, I'm sure he was here. But I am in the right place. He is around here. Oh, I can't open that. I'm not high enough level. Where's your boss? Somebody else may have got here first and killed him. So it might be an old respawn job. Yes, we were down there. I was looking for him down there. And he's actually up on the hill here. Or he should be. I felt sure he was in there. But perhaps it's this one. We've got to run round to kill these, to destroy these siege weapon parts anyway. So we will find him. Ah, there he is. There's the defiler. So he is tucked away in a little corner. Hello. Contract's out on you, mate. Bye. All right. Right, so we've done the siege weapons. Done all of that. So we can head back now. Yes, apologies for that. I got a bit mixed up. But you know where he is now. We'll make our way back. So I will see you back at the treasure hunters camp in a moment. And here we are back at the old treasure hunters camp. Let's turn some quests in, baby. Okay, Gareth. Preemptive measures.
What can I do for you?
A bold warrior you are. You did not look it, but I stand here corrected. Yeah. Don't underestimate me, pal.
Greetings, friend.
You've thwarted Angmar's plans, Bimblin. It will take them much longer now to amass the siege weapons they need. For a time at least, Trestlebridge and Breeland should be safe. And... oh, the actual shield token is worth more than leggings. Shocker. Anyone else? Yep. Reynolds
Sorry.
Potts.
Did he need something?
I'm mighty relieved that you were able to do away with that defiler. If the blight he caused was getting to the animals, soon it would have got to us too. So, ooh, 10. 7, 5, 5, 3. We'll take the cleaver. Woohoo! Right. Shall we have a quick look in Fornost? Why not? I'll take you in the instance. The good thing about instances in this game is you don't have to stay in them. So even if we go in it and it's, you know, miles too difficult for us as it stands, you know, you can have a look in and then just come out again. You know, you don't lose anything. As long as they don't kill you, obviously. But, yes, you can generally go in, have a bit of a peek around, and see what it's all about. So, let's see what it's all about, Alfie. In fact, where are our Fornos quests? You never know, we might be able to do one. Though they're all down as fellowship quests, you know, some of them are a bit easier than others. That's a mustering horn. You can use that to sort of get some friends to sort of come and help you. Well, as it is, we're going to go through here. And I'm going to launch it. Travel now. I wonder if the landscape soldier will be available.
The last
No.
capital of the fallen North Kingdom. It is here that the Witch King of Angmar crushed the realm of Arnor, and it is here to which Angmar has returned to conquer Eriador.
Yeah, it's pretty grim, Gandalf. Yes, unfortunately, again, we can't use our landscape soldier, which is a shame, really. Because this is tough on our own. Just try and kill this guy. Hopefully he's not going to bring a load of friends with him. But as you can see, he's a bit of a toughie. Holding me own one-on-one of him. But yes, a bit tough. I'll kill a few. So at least you can have a look what this instance is like, and it's grim. I mean, he was on his own, but if we were to start fighting these guys here, you know, 4-on-1, they're just going to destroy us, man. So just having a look round for anybody who's on his own, just to show you. But this is why they should allow you, you know, if you're solo, to use your landscape soldier. To be honest, I think these would destroy me even with the landscape soldier. But yes, it's pretty grim. See if we can pick this up while nobody's... Oh, set one off. Just going to run off a little bit. Oh, got a new deed. Let's see if we can take these on. Nah, I'm running out. Right, take that. I'm just going to have to leave. Well, there you go. That's Fornost. You're all right. I was all right there, killing 1-on-1. I could possibly have took those 2 wargs and their, you know, handler, but as soon as we had like 2 or 3 archers there pumping arrows into us, you know, we were on our way out. So that's why generally, because I play solo, I don't play with other people. I'm very antisocial. That's why if I'm soloing anything like that, I always make sure I'm a few levels above it. Most instances, when you pick them, you can choose to underlevel. I'll quickly show you that, actually. So, but it depends when you get it. Hang on, I'm having a look through here. It's Fornost here. See, Wraith of Water, which is what we were doing there. Oh, we could have underleveled it. Or is this just some guy that's doing it? Oh no, that's a grouping request. Just going to go in again. I thought this was level 40 and I couldn't do it on a lower level. But I'll just check. Very quickly. We'll call it a day after this. But what have we got it on there? It says min-level 40. Can I change that to 30? And launch? No. See, wants to do it at level 40. So even though that'd be for a grouping request, I think. Size 6, tier 1. Oh, it's this one I change. Forget what I just did there. It's that level that we change. See if it'll let us in at level 30. Yes. So this might be a bit easier now that I've put it down by 10 levels. I thought this was the level 40 instance and I thought I wouldn't be able to do that. We'll soon see. We'll fight that guy who comes down on his own again. This one. We'll see if he's any... Yes, he's only level 30 now. But we'll see if we can take a few of these on. It'll still be hard, but... That'll be a little bit easier than it was last time. So there we are. As you can see, we still get it still counts towards the quest. Right. Do you have a bit of a laugh? Just run in and see how we do against these guys. actually be doing alright. So yes, I'll kill a few more of these while we're having laughs. So what I might do next time is we might do Fornost. I thought it was a level 40 instance, but if we can do it on level 30, then I'll show you through Fornost. I won't particularly make any XP or anything, because obviously I'm over leveled for it. But I think it's pretty cool. Just to do. And we'll still do the old quests that we need to do. And finish them off. As you know, I'm just in it for the story, so I'm not particularly bothered about the fact that I've made it a little bit easier for myself. You guys who love making it difficult for yourself, knock yourselves out. And the best of British to y'all. There we go. And we'll get another one of these small skeletons. So having cleared out this little bit down here, I'll actually come out of the instance. Because why not? And yeah, so we might do this next time. I'll have to think about it. We shall see. How do we get out? Yes, right click, leave instance. I could run out of there, but I want to get in the I want to get in the habit of right clicking my portrait in order to leave an instance, so that I don't continually forget that I can do that. There we are, we're outside now. Okay. So yes, it's not a level 40 instance. So you can do it on a lower level. So if you're having trouble with instances, try and see if you can do them on a lower level. And unlike I was doing 5 minutes ago, it's up in the top left hand corner here that you can alter the level. Yeah. If I do this next time, that was a bit easy. That I might put it up to level 30, 32, 33. See what that's like. Okay, so we shall leave it here at the gates of Fornost Town. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you join me next time for more adventures of Bimblin Bloodaxe, Blade of Renown. But till then, this is me, Cat Weasel, saying toodaloo. Flip 'em off, Bimblin, flip 'em off. Whee! See you next time.